Have you ever wondered why a familiar smell, an old song, or even a faded photograph can suddenly pull you back in time as if your mind just opened a secret doorway? Why does that wave of bittersweet warmth feel so powerful, so comforting, and yet so impossible to explain? What if I told you this sensation isn't random at all, but a beautifully orchestrated neurological dance your brain performs to give you meaning, identity, and emotional grounding? Today, we're diving deep into the surprising psychology behind nostalgia, why your brain craves the past, why it comforts you more than you realize, and why it feels so incredibly good. And hey, if you love powerful, mind-expanding videos like this, make sure to subscribe, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Chapter 1. The Echoes of Yesterday. What is nostalgia? Nostalgia is often misunderstood as simply missing the good old days, but modern psychology considers it far richer and more layered than that. It's a complex emotional state that blends joy and longing with a deep sense of identity. When nostalgia hits, you're not just remembering a moment. You're reconnecting with a version of yourself that once existed. Interestingly, nostalgia isn't always warm and joyful. It can be incredibly uplifting when it reminds you of meaningful relationships, personal triumphs, or moments that shaped your character. But it can also take a melancholic turn when it becomes a way of escaping the present or longing for a life that feels out of reach. Some people even experience what psychologists call pre-nostalgia, where they feel nostalgic for something that hasn't happened yet, like imagining the last day of college long before it arrives. Our memories aren't perfect recordings either. We tend to polish the good moments and soften the difficult ones, which is why the past often feels more beautiful in hindsight than it actually was. And what's most fascinating is that nostalgia varies across cultures. Some societies embrace it emotionally, while others treat it more collectively, focusing on shared traditions, rituals, and past events that bind communities together. Chapter 2. The Brain's Time Machine. The neurochemistry of longing. When nostalgia takes over, your brain lights up in a way that feels almost magical. Deep inside, chemicals like dopamine and serotonin begin to flow, creating a soothing emotional reward that feels comforting and grounding. It's like your mind gives you a mini emotional hug, reminding you that you have lived, felt, and experienced deeply. A big part of this process comes from the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for forming and storing the personal episodes of your life, your mental autobiography. Right beside it, the amygdala attaches emotional meaning to those memories, which is why even a small detail from childhood can feel overwhelmingly powerful. But the real secret lies in sensory triggers: smells, sounds, textures. These bypass logical thinking and go straight to the emotional centers of the brain. A childhood song, the scent of your grandparents' home, the touch of an old school uniform. Any of these can instantly transport you back, almost like stepping through a memory portal. This is the essence of episodic memory. Your brain doesn't just store the facts of the past, it stores the experience of it. The sights, the sounds, the feelings, all ready to be reawakened when the right trigger appears. Chapter 3. Evolutionary Comfort. Why our ancestors needed nostalgia. Nostalgia isn't just emotional, it's evolutionary. Our ancestors relied on it more than we realize. Remembering shared traditions, family history, and community moments helped strengthen social bonds, which were essential for survival in close-knit tribes. Nostalgia acted as a kind of emotional glue, reinforcing unity and shared identity. During difficult times, Revisiting the past offered emotional resilience. It reminded people of the challenges they had overcome and gave them the psychological courage to face new ones. Nostalgia also acted as a buffer against loneliness. According to the social pain theory, feeling disconnected from others activates the same neural pathways as physical pain. But nostalgia softens this hurt by reminding us that we have belonged, we have been loved, and we have had meaningful connections. Beyond emotions, nostalgia also played a role in cultural continuity. By remembering stories, songs, rituals, and survival practices, entire communities were able to pass down knowledge from one generation to the next. Nostalgia, in this way, held societies together through time. Chapter 4. The Modern Paradox. Nostalgia in a Digital Age. Today, nostalgia is everywhere, more accessible, more frequent, and more commercialized than ever. Social media constantly reminds us of old memories through "on this day" features or resurfaced photos, often triggering nostalgia without giving us the space to reflect on what those moments actually meant. In a world filled with uncertainty, people turn toward comfort content. Rewatching old shows, replaying childhood video games, listening to songs from their teenage years, because these experiences offer predictability and emotional safety. They remind us of simpler times when life felt less overwhelming. But there's a downside too. It's easy to fall into the digital rabbit hole, where nostalgia becomes a form of escape rather than connection. Instead of using the past to enrich the present, we risk hiding in it. And brands know this well, which is why they reuse vintage logos, bring back retro packaging, revive old jingles, and reboot classic movies and shows. Nostalgia has become a powerful marketing tool that taps into our emotions and influences our decisions, sometimes without us even realizing it. Chapter 5. Harnessing the Past. Building a Resilient Future. Despite its complexities, nostalgia can be a remarkable tool for personal growth when used intentionally. Reflecting on past achievements or moments of strength can remind you of what you're capable of. It boosts confidence and gives your mind a sense of direction and stability during uncertain moments. The key is engaging with nostalgia mindfully, appreciating those memories without getting trapped in them. Instead of longing for what you've lost, you can focus on what those moments taught you and how they shaped the person you are today. Shared nostalgia can also bring people together. When communities celebrate festivals, traditions, or cultural icons, they strengthen bonds and create empathy. Collective memories form common ground, especially in a world that often feels divided. Ultimately, nostalgia helps us cultivate gratitude. When you look back and appreciate the people, moments, and experiences that shaped your journey, you begin to see your present life with fresh clarity. Nostalgia becomes more than a feeling. It becomes a tool for resilience, perspective, and emotional healing. So the next time a familiar smell or a forgotten song suddenly pulls you back into a moment from your past, remember, your brain isn't trying to make you live there again. It's offering you warmth, clarity, and insight. It's reminding you of where you've come from so you can better understand where you're going. If you found this exploration of nostalgia meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Tenacity for more powerful insights that elevate your mind and your life.